everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm your host Shipra Makkar. I hope you are doing well and taking care of yourself, being kind to yourself and your loved ones. We are going to talk about how, as a loved one, you can be of help someone who is fighting invisible battles. Mental health often involves a lot of silent battles, a lot of invisible battles, but that does not mean it's not real. This topic is really close to my heart as I have experienced this mental illness firsthand, and I've kind of switched the roles between telling my loved ones how to help me and by suffering with it on the first hand. So I feel that the gap is actually there, and our parents, our loved ones want to be there for us, but they don't have the medium or the resources that how they can be of help. So in this video, we are going to cover all the insightful and emotional tools of how you can be, as a loved one, be a power of strength for someone who is fighting these battles. Core caregiving tips for someone who is dealing these invisible battles and how, as a caregiver, you can help them. Listen up patiently. When somebody is fighting these invisible battles, these are often that we are not allowed to speak up in our society. These topics are often stigmatized. So giving and offering a safe space, lending an ear to your friend or someone who is struggling with these mental illnesses can really help them open up and feel safe. Validate their feelings. Listen to what they are saying without jumping to conclusions. Instead, listen to them with curiosity. Ask them questions and say things like, I wonder what it feels like. I'm sure it must be painful to go through this. And these statements will help the other person who is struggling and fighting these invisible battles to know that what they are fighting with within their mind and body is not easy, and somebody else is seeing that. Third, don't try to offer solutions and don't fix your world. They don't want you to solve their problems for them. They just need you to be present with them. And that's all you can do as a loved one. 4. Offer practical support. When people who are struggling with mental illnesses, they often don't have the energy to do the tasks that come so easily to other people. Offer to do them their laundry. Ask them if they need some help today, and even a gentle check-in like, would you want me to help you with something today, can really go a long way. Ask them or cook them a home-cooked meal. Get a thoughtful gift. Sometimes when I'm going through tough situations, all I can think is I just tell my friends, you were in my thoughts today. And that's it. That all that matters, that somebody who's fighting these invisible battles know that somebody out there is cheering them on, is waiting for them to come on the other side of light, and they are there no matter what. 5th, don't push their healing journey. I know that as a loved one, as someone who is supporting them, you want them out of that pain. But offering these solutions can actually cause more harm than good. Educate yourself. Educate yourself for what that person is going through. Be it a disease, be it a disorder, and be even at whatever conditions that they are going through. Educate yourself through reliable resources. Ask them, your professionals, the people who are helping them, how you as a caregiver can help them. This shows commitment to their healing journey, that you are there to support them in whatever capacity you can. And last, honor your own self-care journey, and caregiving burnout is real. So try to ask for help when you yourself are going through difficult situations and you're not able to be there for that loved one. It is okay to ask for help. It's what makes you human. And now we are going to talk about what are the common mistakes that you can avoid as a loved one that causes more harm than good to the person who is already fighting huge battles inside. The battle between the mind and body within a person is one of the hardest battles of being a human. So if your loved one, if someone whom you care about so deeply is going through this, let your efforts be in the right direction and be of generosity and act of kindness and be full of patience. Healing is not a linear graph. It happens in bits and pieces. Sometimes you go two ways forward and then you take 10 steps back. It's not about perfect, and it's not about that they are doing anything correctly or there's some drawback in you, but it's more about an acceptance that healing is hard and you are there showing up for your loved one. Don't dismiss their experience like this is just a phase, or you are overthinking, you are taking this too deeply. Why are you reacting so insensitive? You are weak, you won't be able to survive in the real world. All these advice, even though they are an act of tough love, and for you it might be your way of motivating the other person, but it actually does more harm than good. So, one, don't dismiss their feelings by saying that this is just a phase and just you will get over it, let's get do something. Second, don't try to change the topic. Sometimes you feel that by changing the topic, you can try to get their attention to move to something else. Let's go to party, or let's do this, let's do that. This only sends the signal to the other person who's already fighting these battles that they did a wrong thing by asking for help, or that nobody in this world understands them. Third, being overly controlling. Sometimes your acts of showing up can actually be really controlling and will not give the other person to feel free and share their struggles with you. So instead of giving solutions and coming up to fix their problems for them, like you should do this or try this form of therapy, any immediate solutions are not going to be of much help. You don't need to have all the answers. Your love, consistency, patience are already powerful and helping your loved one to navigate these tough situations which they have faced for the first time in their life as well. Keep showing up for your loved ones with open hearts and willing hands, and that will take you a long way. Thank you for being the kind of people who want to support people who are already going through mental illnesses and some kind of discomfort. I'm grateful that you are here. Healing happens in places where we are seen, heard, and accepted. Let's extend this healing space to our audience. You are free to share your struggles in the comment section below. Do like and share this video with your loved ones, hoping it can help somebody else learning about these resources. Subscribe to the channel for more such insightful content, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.